Hello folks, welcome to the Pinklet channel. I got some seeds here from Stenandrium dulce that they look like here. It's flat, fuzzy, brown. They stick to each other. And they come like forward to a fruit that when it dries it bursts open and explodes, and the seeds are spread. I've seen them go about maybe much as 11 feet over, say, 3 meters from the mother plant. Yes, yeah, the pinklet is native to Florida and southern Texas, Mexico, northern Guatemala, and again it's found in South America, from Colombia downward to Argentina, central Chile. Chile is the type locality for the species. But that's the seed there. And I already put soil or potting medium in this 8-inch bulb pan. I prefer to use these flat pans that are, hang on, put this over here real quick, show you I already put the Miracle Grow moisture control potting mix, the preferred potting mix I use, but others would work. I've already saturated the mix. And see it's dripping. So I'm going to go and put the seeds on top of that. And try to scatter them as evenly as possible, but because they stick together in this case, it's going to be a little difficult. Okay. Here we go. Just on top of the potting mixer. You don't have to, no, you don't bury them. Yeah, just for speedy sake. Okay, I'm gonna have to take those and break them up individually. Yeah, even if the seeds are still stuck together and they germinate, it's not going to hurt them because they'll be easy to separate out when the time comes. Okay, go ahead and water them in. Get them to stick to the soil surface, just like just mimicking nature, because that's how the seeds are sown in the wild. They just, when they're wet by the rain, they meld with the soil surface. And they're technically a wetlands plant. I've seen them could take short durations of flooding. But that being said, I don't see them growing in an actual flood unless it's a temporary flood. And the soil they grow in the wild is chronically moist, or at least preferably so. Usually in coastal plain sand, like you find in the pine palmetto flatwoods here in central Florida and South Florida, except in the rocklands, pine rocklands there in South Florida. You know, you see them growing in the crevices and cracks and holes in the limestone rock, which are basically ancient coral beds, coral reefs that have emerged from the ocean when the water levels dropped. And when this, I'm not going to put plastic on this, it's not necessary, because as long as you keep them moist, they'll germinate anyway. You put that in a saucer of water. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Going to the other side of my home here. It's the first time I'm doing this kind of video. I'm gonna put it in this kind of pan right here as cookie sheet, about half inch, you know, deep, or about 1 centimeter deep. I get these at the grocery store. They come like 2 per pack. And of course I get these here in Florida, here at the public supermarket. But throw that away. There's the 2 right here. I'll put the pot in this, fill it up with water, keep it filled up. And it does not mind staying in water because, like I said, they're actually a wetland plant, technically, actually. And here's the potting mix I was talking about, the Miracle-Gro moisture control potting mix. Comes in a blue bag. This is what I prefer for the Stenandrium dulce, or the Pinklet. But what I sowed there, the seeds of the Stenandrium dulce variety, floridanum, which is the Florida Pinklet. But anyway, though, I'm going to take these and put them out in the deck and let them sit there, and they will germinate. Let's see, let me grab these here. Actually, yeah, this is still wet. Okay, maybe see if I grab this. It's probably dripping my floor here. Ah! For a second, and then I'm going to grab the cookie sheet. Okay. Hang on a second, close the door. It's pretty windy out here. Okay. Put the other Stenandriums here. They go through the cracks here. Because I had spinal fusion surgery, I can't really bend over very well, so I got to do this very carefully. See, let me grab the. See if I can go this way. Actually, let me do this. There we go. Scoot this here. I'll fill this up with water, keep it filled up. And nice thing about the moisture controlled potting mix is even if it does not get water for a little bit, it still has enough moisture reserved so the plants don't dry out so fast. Some of these got to be repotted because they've already exhausted the nutrients in the potting mix, and so they kind of have that in common with the African violet, that when they get to the point you have to repot them. Yeah, both the Stenandrium genus, which is in the Canthaceae family, and of course the Streptocarpus genus, or aka the St. Paulia as well, the African violets, they're in the Gesneriaceae family. One thing they have in common is they're both of those in the same order, the Lamialis order. Another thing they have in common is both of them lack fragrance. The flowers produce fragrance. So it's kind of interesting. I think this could theoretically become the next African violet, in a manner of speaking. I think it should be experimented with. This is far more resilient than the African violet. I'll show you the Florida variant, variety floridanum. Some of them still, in fact, are blooming now. And those bags are there to collect the seed, because when the fruit explode, I don't want to lose the seed, so I put those little bags on there to collect the seeds that way. And there's this one here from Indian River County. This here's from Brevard County. Both these are variety floridanum. I got some grassy weeds starting to become a nuisance. But they're doing pretty good. The leaves on the floridanum tend to be more elongated, more pointed, and seem to have more leaves per plant, and the texture seems to be different too. Whereas the variety dulce, the type variety, don't seem to, the leaves are broader and don't seem to be quite as many of them. Here's a plant in the same family as the Stenandrium, the Canthaceae family. This here is Dianthura angusta. This is native to Florida. Thought I'd show that to you since it's in the same family. Yeah, it's also, this is definitely a wetlands plant here, but it does very good in this moisture controlled potting mix. Yeah, okay, well, I got some other Florida native plants here. The Trulisa odoratisma, Trulisa subtropicana, Trulisa paniculata. Got a grass weed growing in the middle. I can't bend over and pick it up so well right now, so. But yeah, these are my experimental Florida natives. All right, well, that's it. And I hope you learned a lot from the video on how to sow Stenandrium seeds. I'm sure it's like that with all the Canthaceae seeds as well. You don't bury them, just put them on top. And once you moisten the soil, and then you go ahead and, there's the Trulisa odoratisma. Yeah, once you moisten the soil, then you put the seed on top and water it in again, and the seed will meld with it perfectly. These seeds will probably germinate starting around maybe 2 weeks from now, assuming they get a constant supply of water, especially if we're getting rain. We've been getting rain lately now. 2 weeks to maybe upwards of a month, I should start seeing seedlings there. Let's see, seedlings. It's like, I don't see any seedlings coming up right now. I wanted to see the cotyledons, but okay, it's like they all broke out of the cotyledon phase. Okay, we'll see you on the other side. Bye.